Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. How is everybody? Let's catch up with my chat. Dark Knight got first. Welcome in. Sly Gamer Scott. Thank you, Craft Cub and friends. Due to your help, I have reached my follower. Hey, hon. Due to your help, I have reached my follower goal for affiliate, which means whenever I do my first stream, I will have a face cam. I made a deal on my Twitch bio that I would do a face reveal once achieving affiliate. Very, very nice, Sly Gamer Scott. So you have your follower goal. Before you can get affiliate, you need to do, what is it? How many different streams a month? I think it's 7 different streams a month, 8 hours of streaming, and an average of 3 viewers in a 30-day period. But you've got your follower, so that's good. That's great that you've got your follower account. Ice Cream Christy, hey, how are you? I'm pretty good. Welcome in, and thank you for the check-in, Anne. Thank you for the lurk, Lady Cricketbug, and the check-in. Thunder says 8 streams, 7 different days, an average of 3+ average. Yes. How is everybody? I'm doing pretty good. I got a really good nap this early afternoon, and it kind of like recharged me. I don't know what it was, but I'm feeling pretty good. I don't really... Oh. I do have some announcements. So I mentioned the giveaway on the Discord. It's live. ! Giveaway. And let me do that right now. I hit the wrong button. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay. Everything went full screen on me. ! Giveaway. That is the link to the channel in the Discord. All the information is on there. You could win a Wooble. What is a Wooble, you say? Let's take a look and see what a Wooble is. That's not the right thing. Those are Woobles. These here are Woobles. Hey there, Sophie. How are you? How have you been? So you can win a Wooble. So if you follow that link, at any time you could type in ! Giveaway to get the link. All of the instructions are there. You have all of August and all of September to enter. And then on the 29th of September, we will do a drawing and see who will win a Wooble. All right, let's move that over there. Been busy? Busy is good. I know those kids will keep you busy. And there's Grammy. For tonight we're going to do a 2-part thing. It says reading charts, then Barnabas the Ogre. We might do the Ogre first. All right, let me change the song. All right. You haven't been on Twitch in a while, getting back to crochet. Well, welcome back. So we're going to start with this tonight. We've been working on, and Sophie, I don't know if you have seen any of the VODs or tuned in and lurked in the past, but I was gifted the book, Crochet Magical Creatures from Drew Hill. ! Magical is the link for it. I was gifted this months ago. So I have been making all of the cute little creatures that are in the book. We're going in order. There's 20 of them. I think we're on number 11 now. So we're doing this little ogre. So I've got doing the body parts. It's a really, really great book. I got you tab. You're doing it. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ice Cream Christy. I appreciate you. You don't have to buy it from the book from Amazon, but it's pretty much everywhere that you can get crochet books and craft books. But we're going to be finishing this guy tonight. So we've got with the arms, the legs, the ears, the head, and the body. This is the head and the body. And we got the nose and the mouth. And then we get to put them together. Later on, we're going to be reading some, learning how to read crochet charts. Yadarika had gotten a chart and had asked if I was streaming tonight, that she kind of needed a little help. So if anybody has difficulty in reading a crochet chart, stay tuned. Thinking make a blanket. Nice. Yes, it is a great, great book. We have made, I'm just going to go to the table of contents because there are pictures. So we've made all of the ones that are on the page here. We've done a dragon, and I know you can't really see it that well because of the camera. We've done a dragon, a catacorn, a dandelion, a jackalope, a kitsune, a garden fairy, a mushroom, a flying pig, a gnome, and an ogre. And we are on number 11. No, that's not an ogre. That's a cyclops. Why do I want to call the cyclops an ogre? I was doing when I was making it. But we're doing the ogre. We are doing the ogre tonight. And you see the picture right above me. She loves owls. It's going to be an owl blanket. Ooh. That would be cool. There are lots of owl patterns out there. You just got to find, you got to find the pattern you like. Yes, I am on number 11 from the book. And if you've never made an Amy before, this is the book to get. I highly recommend it. I don't get any cut from it. I'm not affiliated with any of it. Drew, the author of it, used to stream here on Twitch, Drewby Zoo. He doesn't stream here anymore. I think he had to stop because of health reasons. But I think he's still on Instagram and TikTok. All right. Okay, we are going to do a magic ring. But how is everybody? Three, 4, and 6. And I didn't respond to you, Grammy, earlier, but I read it. So if you were here last week, if anybody was here, I had a mega yarn haul, and in the yarn haul, there was some yardage of woven fabric. It was like a looser open weave, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It was not wasn't cross-stitch fabric, wasn't Ada cloth, but it had holes open that are kind of like that, and then it had other parts that had a decorative weave in it. And Grammy did some researching. It's a thing called Alba cloth, ALBA, and it is used for like blankets and I think possibly tablecloths. So I don't know what we're going to do with it. Maybe I might practice. Thank you, Sam. And thank you for the check-in, Mama YC. I'm doing good. My headache it's barely there. And I haven't had a constant headache with all of this, but it's a lot better. But thank you for asking. Oh, wait. What is that? What is that? That is so cute. That is so cute. Is that a little chipmunk? Wait, is that Magic in Comics? It says Magic A. Oh, it's a squirrel? Okay. Squirrel, chipmunk. I was going to spin it. Thank you for that. Where were we? um, but confession, research wasn't that difficult. After I read what was written on one of the bags, the fabric was it. Yes, it. Well, I remember seeing it saying Alba 5 yards, but I didn't know what that meant. I've never heard of Alba fabric. Um, and again, and anybody that wasn't here earlier when I was mentioning it, it was some yardage that we got along with a whole bunch of yarn. What does that mean? Um, it's just that I think. Let me see. Wait. Blah 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 blah. Words. Where are we? Where are we? This right here. This. This right here. So, whoa, no. So this is the yarn. The yardage, the fabric that we got, that if you look, and I don't know how well it's showing up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it's called Alba. I don't know. Just like I'm not certain why traditional cross stitch fabric is Ada cloth. I don't know why they have that name, but that is what this is. Oh, and I have to take a picture of it. Don't know whose I don't know whose stream it was that they were looking at my yarn haul and they commented on the quilt. And I need to take a picture of this quilt. Grammy made this quilt. I'll have to take a picture. Oh, come on. Let's move that. Does Grammy ever collaborate with Granny Karen? No. Grammy does not do the streaming thing. Alba cloth is similar to Ada, but softer. You think it's a Scott? Okay, yeah, that makes sense because the really old name for Scotland was Alba. A little bit of history. That's what they used to call, like, in Roman times, because the Romans never made it to Scotland. They would refer to that area as Alba. I don't know why. Yes, Grammy is behind the scenes. Okay. I haven't heard this song in forever. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Um, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for the check-in. Yeah, Reese sent me a message saying my chat was sub only. I don't know how it was sub only, but guess something screwed up. But thank you. Thank you for messaging me. I appreciate you. And thank you for the check-in. All right. Round 1. Round 2. Single in the next 2. And how are you, Reese? 1, 2. Let's zoom in a little. Let's zoom a little. Zoom in a little, not zoom a little. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty well. And like I had said, the giveaway is going on right now. The entrance, you're able to not subscribe, to enter. You can enter as many times as you want. Doesn't mean you're going to get more chances of being picked. Everybody gets one entry. Well, in the drawing of the names, but you can enter as many pieces of art that you want. And it can be any art form. Whatever your interpretation of fall or spring if you're in the southern hemisphere, or Halloween. Okay, that is round 2. How many? Oh, there's only 4 rounds. Oh, okay. Ah! Stitch came undone. But what is everybody up to? I know Grammy said lazy. Nothing wrong with that. I did some, hold on. Let's get this row started. I did some prep work for yarn dyeing. I didn't do anything with the dye. I took those 2 hanks of yarn that I got a while ago, and I caked them up, and then I had to recake them to cut them in half, and now I'm going to have to uncake them and put them back into hanks because I want 4 mini hanks. It's a long, I know this sounds really complicated, but I did some work. Did a little bit of caking. I'll show you. So this is one hank of that yarn, and it is technically in 2 strands because I cut both ends. Well, cut the ends, but they're. Thank you for that. How are you, Witchy Weaver? Welcome in. But this will have to be separated into the separate strands, and there's a way to do this. I could actually, yes, that is a new one. Retro Gamer recorded that for me a while ago, And it is not only is it a redeem, but if anybody subscribes, it plays also. Put the binding on a quilt earlier and put the washer. Oh, put it in the washer with drift. Nice. We'll have to get a picture of that Grammy. I gotta unflip it. I forgot I flipped it so I can pull the thing. Okay. What do we need to do for this? Fasten off leading a medium, not median. Okay, we can fasten off. I'm going to leave a longer than a medium tail. I'd rather have too long of a tail than not long enough. But that's our little nose. Yes, that's a nose. And now the mouth. There's 7 rows, but that one row's got really long instructions. Ogre's mouth made by crocheting a circle with 2 picot teeth and folding that circle in half before attaching. Okay. Means I'm going to get some white. Let me look for my white. Was not prepared. But oh, I'm like, where are my small little balls of yarn? I forgot I reorganized them the other week into trays. I'm a bright one. It only needs a little bit of white, so don't have to have so much of it. All right, what do we need to do? Nickel and X increase 24, 30, 30. Oh. The first 6 rounds. I got it. 2, 5, 6. But I've been looking up no bake, no stove recipes, because there will be a non-cooking stream in the future. I think Clay Miko is going to join me for that, and I'm coming up with some ideas, and I've got one that is going to be fun. Yes, Backstreet Boys. And where did I put my stitch marker? Right here. I decided we're going to listen to the 90s today to change it up a little. How are you, Aranita? Welcome in. And thank you for the check-in. Okay, that is 2. So what did I say? 6 rounds? This is going to be his mouth. Did I do an increase there? As I take the stitch out, yes. We're doing an increase. One, two, and three. I'm going to cut that tail. Okay, now round 4. Craving ice cream. I had ice cream last night. I had some ice cream. I had some Dutch chocolate ice cream, but I put a spoonful of peanut butter in the container, in the little cup that I had first. So good. And I like most chocolate ice cream, but I prefer Dutch chocolate because it's smoother and creamier, and it's not Dutch from like the Netherlands. It's a process that they do to the cocoa. They add something to it to help with the smoothness. It's my favorite. Well, my favorite type of chocolate ice cream. When it comes to ice cream, I don't want lots of stuff in it. I don't want all of like candies and all of that. The exception is cookies and cream ice cream. That is my all-time favorite ice cream. But I don't want nuts and all that other stuff all in it. You like custard? Think vanilla ice cream with frozen strawberries. Nice. Four. Okay, round 5. Chocolate stuff in here. I get that. Like, okay, like a fudge ripple, I'm okay with. Like it's got like a what do you call it? But I don't want hard, crunchy things in it. Hey there, Yadarika. How are you? Give me one moment, Yadarika. Fudge swirl, yeah, that's fine. I like that. Yadarika, I'm gonna finish this piece, and then we're gonna do. I'll help you with reading charts, and we can help anybody who wants to read charts. 4, 5. Three. And how are you, Yadarika? 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. Hey there, Action. Welcome in. How's it going? All right, that is round number 5. I got one more round. Well, I have one more round of this, and then we have a funky round. 2. 4. I'm pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Doing all right. Quickly cleaning up something, crochet stuff out. That works. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 6. Hey there, Cinnamon Swirly. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome to my stream. 2, 3, 4. Missing CDs, but I'm good otherwise. What do you mean missing CDs? Like compact discs? 1, 2, 4. DM you a couple of pictures. None of them include the diagram of the key. Just the key. Okay. Oh, the Catatonic Divas. Are they taking a break? I know they had some personal things. So, and they mentioned that they might have to take a break. And I'm very familiar with the Catatonic Divas. They are wonderful. All right. Round number 7. Single in the next 3. 1, 2. I know you are. Yep. Oh, okay. What's your other account? If you don't mind saying. 1, 2, 3. Change to white, but don't cut. Oh, yes, I remember. Okay, wait a minute. Single in the next 3. On the third stitch, chain to white. Oh, we got to change. We got to change. All right, where? Okay. I've got to add this white for the teeth on this guy. Hey there, Emma. Welcome in. Gonna add the white, but don't cut the other yarn. That makes sense. Single the next. And that's reminding everybody that I do have the giveaway going. You can win a Woobo. Okay. Change. Wait. Paper mache. Oh, wow. I haven't done paper mache since like middle school, I think. On the third, change to white. Don't cut. Single the next. Change back to. Yeah, I've never done a Wooble before. I was gifted them. Okay. The tail and the working yarn. Okay, we're not tying a knot. Which I could, but I don't really tie a knot. In the next 10. Okay. Wait, I'm going to stitch over my tail. Okay, yeah, we got to stitch over the thing. Bear with me, everybody. You did your Halloween mask. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They tell you that the stitch once and then call it loop or what? They tell you with the stitch as once and then oh yeah. I guess it's more that they don't use. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna use the terminology, be consistent with it. All right, change to white, but don't cut. Okay, we're gonna change to white in the next stitch. Bear with me, everybody. This is a it's a little bit of a unique pattern for what I'm doing here. We're adding the white parts are going to be the teeth. Okay. Wait. Change to white. The foliage. Okay. Change to that. The next 21. Two picot. Wait, where's the picot part? They're saying picot, but I don't see anything about a picot. And the 10th stitch, don't cut the yarn. Yes. Yes, I frogged. Watch streams where people do them and you don't use the terms like they say 10 singles and after that. Yeah. It's getting annoying, but that oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's annoying. Because you have a headache. I am so sorry that you have a headache. And it didn't mean it to be annoying. I figured out where the picot was. I didn't read the thing where it says a P for the picot. So they're not telling me how much how much to do. I'm going to do a three stitch picot. Again, this book is great, except that one little thing where I don't know exactly what size picot they want, but we're good. We're good. Okay, change to wait. Drop that. Drop the thing. It's my headaches, so the weather. Yep. I sometimes get the headaches because of the weather. I wasn't streaming a lot because of that last week. Okay, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 7, 8, 9. Oh, and 10. We're gonna finish this with the white. Put that over the thing and do the thing. All right. Last night my city was hit massive storm and got a migraine 45 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Base by size hail. Oh no. We're getting thunderstorms after thunderstorms. Hope everybody's safe. Are you anywhere near the storm that's down in Florida and Georgia and South Carolina right now? Sounds like how I described Colorado. Okay, let's do the Pico. Golf ball size hail, but 10 minutes north. It would have been baseball. Oh, wow. Okay. Switch over, and then it should be 21 stitches. I don't think I need the white anymore. You're in Canada? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. I'm going to catch up with chat in one moment. To the end of the round, fasten off, leaving a long tail to stitch the mouth closed and attach it to the face. Hold the circle in half to the round landscape. Face. Okay. I'm going to need a long, probably a tail that's probably way too long. But, okay. Golf size head. Okay, I read that. Canada. Calgary. Okay. 2 hours outside of Jasper. I heard something about Jasper. Every single night for the past week, there had to be a oh. I am going to weave in this white tail. But I hope everybody is safe wherever they are. A family friend who's in Jasper, the massive wildfire. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's horrible. It's horrible that that happened. Okay. Fold it in half so the last round lines up. The teeth evenly spaced from the center. Just the top edge of the mouth. I think that's how we're going to do it. I can barely see 3 feet, 30 feet in front of you. Oh. We're stitching this closed because it's going to form this half circle. This is its mouth that we're going to apply to when we go to build them. Instead, I was 2 hours away from there. Yeah, that's bad if you were 2 hours away and you couldn't see 30 feet in front of you. Yeah, I heard about all the smoke. I think Knitter Girl was in here. She's in Canada too and was talking about that. I think somewhere near yeah. Ah! Me and it. Yeah, you live in the same. Yeah, that's Alberta. Yep. Never been to that part of Canada before. Thought it was in B. I heard there was also some fires in BC too. An hour drive from BC. I know that. I thought Knitter Girl. No, Knitter Girl is in. I'm pretty certain she says she's in Alberta. I could be wrong, but I think that's what she said. We'll have to ask. Yeah, I've only ever been to Canada once when I was 2 when we went to Ontario. Feels like I'm making an ogre flavored empanada. I don't think I want to eat that. Well, Shrek likes onions, so maybe I will. Maybe I will like it. Me and Ned have confused each other with directions. Another song I haven't heard in a while. Speaking of Canadians, Shania Twain is Canadian. You only been in the U.S. once? Disneyland. Never been there. Never been to California. I've never been to Disney World and never been to Florida. All right. There we go. That's her. Him. Her. That's the mouth. Oh, I've never been to Mexico. Canada is the only country I've ever been to. Any foreign country. All right. We're going to have an ad. When we get back from ad, if Yadarika's around and ready, we can do some reading of charts. So we're going to take a little break here. I'm going to look over how to piece this together, but I'm not gonna stitch it together right now. But we will be back. Everybody, do some self-care, and we will return. Welcome back, everybody. Let me get the music back. Let me know if the music is too loud. And welcome in, Gary. How are you? Too many stuff at the same time? No, that's nothing. That's nothing, Dark Knight. I used to have a whole lot more video clip redeems. Whole bunch more. I had like 20 of them. And they, not me, but chat was very, very fond of layering them all together. I still have to work out to get them so they don't overlap. But how is everybody? Hey there, Lady Cricket Bug. Totally Tubular, yes. We were going to rate, who were we rating into? I don't remember who we were rating into. They were doing a crocheted Rubik's Cube type thing, so that's why I said that. Doing all, taking a break, over busy, so just get done and sleep. No, I understand that. I hope you're feeling better, Gary. Alrighty. If you're ready, Yadarika, and anybody else that wants to learn, we're going to read some charts. Before we read the charts, you're probably like, what is a chart? So, crochet patterns can be written out. I'm going to show this real quick. I can't really show it too long. Written out like this in somewhat standard English or whatever language, whatever the standard rating. There can be abbreviations, but that is very common. You will also see charts, and I'll show you an example of a chart in a moment. But before we do a chart, it's like another language. It's like you're learning a different language. So here, there, we've got our symbols, our little cheat sheet. So I don't know if it's large enough. I can make it larger. Let's make it a little larger. And let's do this. All right. Let's see. Why is that? Wait, nope, wrong chart. Wrong. You need a copy of that. Okay, what I can do, I can post it in my Discord. If you're in my Discord, it might be in there. I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. While I'm remembering, I am going to put it in the resources. There's a channel for, channel my Discord for resources and ideas. I just posted it. Be cool. You can see the website on the page. Yeah, I just did a search for images, so I didn't actually go to that website necessarily. Hey there, hijinks. Don't most patterns include? Yes, usually they do, depending on how well the pattern is written. Usually, if there's a chart, they're going to take the effort to give a legend. Usually a handwritten, I call it not a handwritten, a written out one doesn't necessarily always give it like a legend or anything. Sweet copy. Oh, I'm not that sweet. All right. Gary said something about almost looks like electrical schematics. It kind of does. No, I'm not. Hijinks. And how have you been, hijinks? I haven't been in your stream in a while. I've been sleeping. Been sleeping because when you're on, it's usually late at night where I am. So this is the chart. No, this isn't the chart. This is the symbols. I was trying to learn crochet abbreviations, and the tutorial I was watching just said follow this chart. No legend. So saved it for another. Oh yeah, no. That's not. I don't think that would be a really good tutorial, Aranita. Doing well. I'm doing pretty good. All right. So I always use this as a reference. I kind of know in the top of my head, just from seeing these so often, the first maybe 6 symbols. Some of the other ones I know, but then other ones I have to look up. So you can still always refer to a cheat sheet like this. So if you see, I'm going to do a small little sample. I will show you a pattern that actually has these symbols to it. It's a free pattern. So you'll see some of this in action. So a circle, that's a magic ring. That makes sense. It's a ring, so it's going to form a ring. If you see a black dot, and this is usually the standard. There could be some variations. This is usually the standard. If you see a black dot, that is a slip stitch. So that's, if you see a oval, that's a chain. That makes sense because it's links of a chain. A plus or an X is a single crochet. So however it's oriented on the pattern, that is a single crochet. Then the next five stitches, they're all variations of the symbols are variations. So the one looks like a T, that's a half double. So it's bigger than a single crochet, the stitches, but then also the symbol, it's bigger. Then if you look at the next one down, the double crochet, there is a slash mark on the T. The way I look at it is the T part, the horizontal bar for the T part, the way I interpret it is on all of these, that is a yarn over and pull through two. You know, when you do a double crochet or even a half double, you yarn over and pull through all three. And this is US terms. Should have explained that US terms. So that T, the top part of the T, I think that is your first, I think of it as the first yarn over and pull through. The double crochet, since you do two of them, it's got the T, the top part of the T, and then the little slash mark on the other part of the T. So if you see two of them, so you got the slash mark and then the top part, that's two yarn overs and pull through. So that's what a double is. And then the same thing goes for the triple, the double triple, the triple triple, and so on. You're just adding more of those slash marks. You're going to have to pay attention depending on the pattern. Hopefully it's going to be detailed enough that you can see the individual little slash marks or hash marks. The rest of it is kind of variations of those stitches. So a decrease, and we know what a decrease is. Kind of the symbol for the decrease looks like this, like a decrease that you make, where you go into one stitch and then into the other and pull through. So it's a basic decrease is two stitches together. Hopefully this is making sense. If I'm just rambling and you're all confused, but in that symbol, in that case, that is double crochet decrease, because you can see the symbol is formed like an upside down V, and it's got the slash mark through the each leg of the V. What size yarn is this one? Is the one I sent a picture saying? I'll check that in 1 second, Yadarica. Give me 1 moment. So you're doing two double crochets together. So you're going to do the first part and then the second part, and then you do, well, the first, it's easier to show you. Then the V, you've got two stitches going into the same point. So it kind of forms, the symbol looks like the stitch that you're going to make. The 3 chain pica, that makes sense because those are chains and a slip stitch. What are the other ones? Okay, 3 doubles into a chain space, 3 doubles into 1 stitch. Okay, you can see the base of those. The base of them, if it's in a chain stitch, they're not all together, but if it's into 1 stitch, they're all together. And then we'll get into the popcorns and the bobbles and all the other things when we do a little sample. Yadarika, you said, what size yarn is the one I sent a picture saying I should use? Okay, let me check. Make sure the diagram is not the picture. Let me take a look here. I'm trying to read this. yarn, 50/50 acrylic merino. Okay, 3-strand. Oh. Restrand. I don't think you're using 3 individual pieces of yarn, because the picture that she sent me, it's for a shawl, and I don't think you would use even like a lace weight yarn. I don't think you would want to use 3. I think what they're referencing the plies. Like a lot of worsted weight yarn is a 4-ply. I think that's what they're referencing. I'm not certain what a 3-strand. I would say, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hijinks, probably a DK or a sport, either one of those. I think they're referencing how many plies are in your yarn. This is the pattern that you were trying. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember the name. It was the Pearl, and I remember Hijinks. Hijinks was doing this one too, and she had it, and we were trying to figure out the placement with the one part of the pattern. Yeah, I remember seeing that sounded familiar. All right, you want to see this in practice reading a chart? So I've got a chart here. This is a free pattern. I don't have the link accessible right away, but if you're on Ravelry, the what is it called? Actually, let me get the link. If anybody is interested in this blanket, this is a free blanket pattern. I've made this blanket on stream before. Where is my my favorites? Where's the thing? Where's the what? Wait. One moment, everybody. One moment. I can't find. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I didn't save this? Let's see here. Come on. Come on. Hey there, BX Stone. Okay. Considering it was a size 3 hook, thinner yarn, yes. 3 strands. Oh, but they changed color. Oh, okay. I went to the Rabbit example people have made. Pick yarn. Yeah, if it's a shawl, I would suggest like a fingering weight or a DK. I mean, you could do it in a thicker yarn. You just have a bigger. The scale is going to be bigger. All right, so the pattern that's on the screen is the pattern that is the link that I put in the chat. On Ravelry, it's called the Endlessly Elegant Blanket. I made this last fall. It was a Project Linus blanket. It's really, really pretty. But this is just an example of the to read a chart. Let me pull up a larger version of the chart for myself, and we can see it in practice. All right, so depending on can I post a link? Yes, definitely, yes. Definitely hijinks. So this is a blanket, but you could do the same thing with a shawl, any type of piece. We're going to start at the very bottom, and I don't know if you can see it. I can't point to it because this is not a thing that I can point with the pointer. But you see in the center, there's the ring, and like at an angle, there's a number 1. Since this is done in the round, you're going to start with 1. You're going to start wherever the pattern will show you. If it needs to be in the round, if it's going to be rows, however it's going to be. If it's a shawl, not all, but I think a lot of triangle shawls, you kind of do a round, but you flip. It's not really a round, but you do flip it. But follow whatever the instructions say. But this is more about reading the chart. So we're going to start with the magic ring. So that circle in the very bottom. So we're going to do a simple magic circle, a magic ring. So we got our magic ring. And I always do a chain 1 to lock it. So that's the magic ring. Then, if you see, and I can't really point to it, but you see there's the ring, and to the right of the ring and up a little bit, there are 3 ovals. Those are chains. So those are your 3 chains you're going to start. So I've already chained 1, and I'm going to chain 2 more. In this pattern, that is going to count as a double crochet. So we're going to do that. And then after that, in the corner there's 2 more chains. That's the corner. So essentially, we're doing 5 chains. Again, your pattern is going to be different, but an oval, and if I need to make this larger, I can. We don't need to see the whole pattern, actually, but we can do that type of thing, and I will move over a bit. So you see there, we've got the 3, we got the magic ring, and then we got there's 3 ovals, and then there's 2 that are forming the corner where the number 1 is. So those are 5 chains. That 5 chains counts as a double and 2 chains. And then the next 3 symbols, and we're going in a round in this case, there is the T with a line through it. The T with a line through it is a double crochet. So they want 3 of those into the magic ring. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so at that link, it shows what other people yarn have completed. And I clicked on the 3-ply one. There was a light fingering. Okay, yep. That kind of makes sense. So, have I lost everybody so far on this, reading this chart? That pattern is set to repeat from row 9 to 40 until it's the size you want. So larger yarn. Okay, so your larger yarn won't be an issue. Okay, you can make it as big, yeah, and keep going. A lot of triangular shaped shawls are like that. There's one that I've made numerous times. It's a 4-row repeat, and you keep making it as long as you want. All right, if I am confusing everybody with this pattern, reading this pattern, please let me know. Please let me know. So what we have here is we have our magic ring. That's where we start our pattern. And then in that upper right-hand corner where that magic ring is, we're not at the top part of the pattern. We're still down near the bottom. There are 5 ovals. Those are chains. You do 5 chains, and then into the magic ring, you're doing 3 double crochets. Now we're working our way around that little section, and in that next little corner, and again, it's down. I wish I could point to it. Are 2 more chains. And then we're working on the left side, the very left edge of that pattern. There are 3 doubles. So the start of this pattern, just this pattern, is a basic granny square. All right, Mama Weissy, you have a good day. And thank you for being here. We appreciate you. All right. Now, we're down at the very bottom left-hand corner of the pattern. There are 2 chains. You have to go to sleep. All right. Thank you, Action. Thank you. And now we've got our 2 chains. And now we're at the very, very bottom of the pattern, right above the little crafty cub wiggling thing, right above it. There are 3 symbols for double crochets. So we're going to put in 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. And now we want 2 chains. And now we're at the right side of that little square. And it wants 2 doubles because our first set of chains we did counts as a double and a space. So now we're going to just put in 2 double crochets. This pattern doesn't do the slip stitch to join. But I'm going to close up my magic ring now so we can see. And I am going to do a slip stitch to join. I'm going to slip stitch in the top of that 3rd chain, because remember we had 5. Those last 2 count as the space. So I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that 3rd chain. So that is that little square that's down at the bottom corner of the pattern. So that is round 1. Round 2, and the way they do this, so you're not seeing the entire thing, you just repeat the same thing as many times all the way around. You just keep doing it. I'm going to move the pattern over a little. So in this pattern, every other row is red. So in round 2, where it's red, coming out of that chain, see that little corner? That's where we're at. That's where the hook is. We're in the right spot. Those 3 red ovals, those are chains. So chain up 3. And then in that same stitch, that's right there, we're going to put in a double crochet. Okay? So it's kind of a V. I should have actually slip stitch over one. Actually, we're going to do that. We're going to actually do that. They don't really show that in this pattern, but we want to be coming out of that chain. So I'm going to slip stitch over, and I'm going to do 3 chains, and then in that same chain that we made that from, do a double crochet. So that is the first part of round number 2. Next to that, you just follow the symbols, the red symbols around, or whatever that row is. The next 2 symbols are chains. So we do that. And then the next symbol we come to is a V-stitch. It's actually an increase because it's 2 stitches into 1 stitch. And they're doubles. So we're going to go into that chain right there. Normally I don't go into a chain. If it's like this, I would go right into that space. But we're going to follow what this says. Hopefully I'm not confusing everybody. If I have totally confused, please let me know. So again, we're in round 2. We have done that portion. So it's looking a lot like the actual symbols. The V-stitches, the chains, and the V-stitch. The next one we have is chain 1. And now, the next symbol is a double crochet, but we have to pay attention where the base of the double crochet is going into. And that is going into the second double of the group below. So they're lined up. They're lined up. They go into the second one on this pattern. I sent a zoomed in pic, and I'm wondering if I'm reading it correctly, that it is a chain 3 and then 15 doubles in the magic circle for yours, for the pattern that you sent. It only just sent me the first round. I only just sent the first round of the pic. Okay, let me take a look real quick. All right. Okay. So that's the magic ring. Okay. You make your magic ring. And then, actually, you know what? I can show this on screen. Hey there, Mama Rita. Welcome in. I can show this on screen because this is not the full pattern. And it's even, the description is chopped up. I don't want to say chopped up, but one moment. Let me move this. And I got to zoom out a bit. So this is Yadarika's pattern. Actually, you know what? If you want, I can actually do this. Okay, so you got your magic ring or chain 4. So that's what that is. So you got your magic ring, and then coming off the magic ring, you do chain 3 because that counts as a stitch. And then we count however many of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, Yadarika. You've got your chain 3 and then 15 double crochets into the magic ring. So technically it's going to be 16 because that chain 3 counts as a stitch. So once you do that, and if you want, I can actually, just from the picture that I see, I can walk you through this. Just for I could probably do the first 2 rows because I can't really see anything else. And in fact, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna move my chart out of the way. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay, we can make this just like so. All right. How are you, Mama Rita? Okay. We got a magic ring. There's a knot in there. That's fine. Actually, let's cut the knot out. Just so it's not going to get on my nerves. So we got a magic ring. And that's the magic ring right there. I'm doing well. And then we chain 3. And then into the magic ring, 15 doubles. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm going to close my magic ring because this pattern that Yadarika has is a shawl. And I'm just assuming, I'm not going to close it all the way. I'm assuming we're going to flip. I'm assuming, because I think it's a triangular shawl. So, it's just assuming. And that's kind of weird that they do it like that. Because there's like one strand there. I mean, I guess you can close it all the way up. Oh, yeah. Okay. That works. Brain's not thinking ahead. So I'm closing that up. And eventually, it's going to this is going to form. We're not going in around. This is going to form an edge here. So it's a fan, and we're going to work out from there. Again, I can't do the entire thing. So you get to the end, and I can barely see it, and I can assume what they're doing just by the rest of it. So we're going to turn and chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. So that counts as a double. Chain 3 and turn. Yep, that counts as a double. And in that same stitch, we're getting a double crochet. So that actually, no, that is not what we're doing. Is it chain 3 or chain 4? Because it's from the form of V. So it's probably a chain 4. Chain 4. Okay, chain 4. So that counts as a double plus a chain 1. And then, thank you for the hydrate. I'll get that in 1 second. And in that very same stitch, that double crochet that chain is coming out of, we're putting in a double. Okay? So that is a V stitch. Let me get the hydrate. Thank you, Reese Cup. All right, so that's our V stitch. We're going to chain 1. And now we're going to skip 2 stitches. Skip 2 of these stitches here. So 1, 2. Because that V, it's this. Well, I don't know if you can see my cursor moving. I need to make my cursor bigger. That V, the base of that V is going into the third one over. We worked into the far left one. We skipped 2, and in the third one, we're going to work our stitch. So 1, 2, and into that stitch, we're going to do a double, a chain, because if you look at the top of that V, there's an oval, which is a chain, and then another double, and it's in that same stitch. That's forming a V. And then there's a chain in between. And now this time, you're going to skip 3, and in the fourth one, we're going to do it. Gotta head to bed. I'm hoping to work on a local mural tomorrow. Gotta get some rest. All right, thank you, Letty Cricket Bog. I appreciate you being here. All right, where were we? So we're going to skip 3 stitches. We've already chained 1. We're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and in that fourth one, it's a double, chain, and double. Okay? Now, there's a red chain here, and I'm interpreting this as if I remember correctly, Hijinks said the red is marking the center line of the pattern, because remember when she was doing it, I think that's what she said. I think that's what the red means. Remembering. So that red chain, we do a chain, that is going to be our center point. And what you can do, this is what I would recommend, is once we go and do the next part, I'm going to put a stitch marker, and I mark the center. Like when I've done shawls before, I mark that center point with a stitch marker. It just keeps me on track. So we've done our V, and we've done a chain. The very next stitch is that V. So it's a double, chain 1, and a double. And since I'm not going to make the whole thing, I don't really have to do this, but I am going to put the stitch marker in to mark the center of the row. And then we continue. So now we're on, so we've done the V to the right side of that center. We do a chain. We're going to skip 3. And Yadarika, if I'm going too fast, yell at me, or you do the redeem. All right, we're going to skip 3, and in the fourth one, we're going to do the V. So I'm going to yarn over to get ready for it. 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one, do the V. So a double, chain, and a double. Now we're going to chain 1. Now we're at the very far right of that second row. And we're going to do a V into the top of that chain. Remember when we did our first round, we chained up 3? You can easily just skip the next 2 and then go into that last one there. And that will be the V. Now, I'm using a worsted weight yarn, and it's probably not going to look as nice. But that is going to be round number 2. And if I work with it, and if I was doing the rest of it, it wouldn't be as curved. It wouldn't be, or maybe it will be. Maybe it's meant to be, have a slight curve to it. But that is round 1 and 2 of that pattern. And that's how it's going to look. So the way it's displayed, it's going to look slightly different from when you work it up, because these are all of round 1 with all of those doubles into the magic ring. Those are those V patterns. Now, I don't have the pattern for the next round, but I can see part of it. So where we have these X's, those X's are going to go into the chain. Now, I don't know about you. I'm not a fan of stitching into a chain. If I would make this, I would do and the X means a single crochet. I would do the single crochet in the chain space. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. And if you do it all consistent through your whole piece, I think you're going to be okay. So that's what that means. And then the other symbol is that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like an oval, and it's got the 3 lines. Let's bring back this. So our oval with the 3 lines, that would be, well, the lines don't have any, I don't have a symbol for this. It's not on this chart. But the lines don't have a slash mark in it. So that means they're half doubles. So you're doing 3 half doubles, and they join at the top and the bottom. That's probably a puff stitch. That is, I think that's the symbol for a puff stitch. So when you do the puff stitch in this pattern, let's bring this back. In this pattern, you're going to do it into that chain in the middle of your V. Again, if I'm doing it, I'm not going to go into the chain. I would do it into the chain space just so it's easier. And then in between your single crochet and your puff are 2 chains. Give you a second? Okay. Again, I know I tend to go fast. I tend to talk and explain things really fast. So send a pic of the key for this pattern. All right. You did send a picture of the key. Okay. I can barely see it. Yep, it's right here. It's right here. That is a puff stitch. It says puff. It's ahead of you, but then my son grabbed my thread and oh no. But yes, that symbol. I don't know if everybody can see it, but that symbol is the puff stitch. My key didn't have that symbol on it. But if that makes sense, you're looking at, first of all, figuring out what the symbol is, and your key is going to help with that, and then seeing where that symbol is placed. So if it's on top of a chain, if it's on top of another stitch, and it's where the bottom of that symbol is in relation to the row below. That will tell you where to put that stitch or that combination of stitches. And then it's just a matter of counting and figuring out what the symbols mean. I can see in the upper left-hand corner on row 4, and again, I know I'm jumping ahead, there is a symbol that has this little hook to it, and it looks like a V, and it's a hook. So what that means, let me bring this up. Let me see if I can make this larger. That says 2. Wait. Oh, front post. Yeah, okay, front post. So if the hook is facing, and you know what? Let's show this better. Okay. So if you see the hook is facing to the left. We're at the very bottom of this key here. If the hook is facing to the left, it's pointing to the left, that is a front post stitch. So you're going to go around the front of the post. If it's to the right, it's going to be a back post. And you have front post and back post in that pattern. I'm looking at your legend in that pattern. So I would always refer back to your symbols and what they mean. Again, if you have any other questions about it, you can always message me. And that goes for anybody. If you're shoot me a message and I can try to help you decipher what the symbols mean. I've only been learning how to use charts for like 3 or 4 years. It took me a while to get the hang of it. Just realized there are 2 that need to be next to each other for the V. What do you mean? Is it in one of the rounds that I showed on stream? Is it on that's not what. Is it on this? Yes, in the second round. Okay, let me resize. Actually, let's do it this way. Crafty Cub is having problems. Yes, in the second round. So this V here is in this stitch. And then the next V, when you do it, you have to do a chain in between. When you do the next, it's in the very next stitch because there's a space in the pattern. That's just so everything can lay visually so you can see the symbols. When you actually make it, it's not going to be open and wide like the pattern is. So they're just doing that for space for the symbols. But yeah, the very next one gets a V also. Right. Hopefully that kind of explains it. You're just going to get used to reading what the symbols mean. And I still have to go and refer to it. And if you have a book, I mean, there's resources online, obviously. But if you've got a book like this, it does like a basic, well, not basic, but different types of stitches. Where's it at? And again, I'm not affiliated with this book. I would love to. Let me see if I can find it. I know they have a chart in here. Oh, okay. They don't have a chart. But, like in my book, for instance, let me see a better picture of it. Next to the description, you can't really see it. Yeah, you can't really see it. But in the book, it'll have a symbol. Those same symbols. But again, you can find the resources all online. Do we have the same book? This is Crochet Stitch Dictionary by Sarah Hazel. I used to do on Tuesdays. On Teaching Tuesdays, I would pick a book. Yeah, pick a book. Pick a book from the book. I'd pick a stitch from the book and show how to do it. I teach how to do it. Twinsies, it's a great book. Again, there are other ones out there that are wonderful too. but I would recommend this. And this book, just if you're getting into charts and you still need the written, they have the written and they have the chart. They have both. But if you're doing a specific pattern like Yadarika's doing, a shawl, obviously it's not going to be in this book. But it takes some practice. Definitely takes practice to reading the symbols, and it's a foreign language. It is definitely a foreign language that you just have to get used to. Hopefully that answered your questions on charts. They could be a little confusing, and not all, just like regular written patterns, not all patterns are written, or all chart patterns are written really good. There are some really bad. Oh, there was back in the fall, I was doing a square was a ghost. I even tried to do it on stream, and it was a handwritten chart. It was horrible. It was horrible. I hated that pattern. I really like that it shows both written and in chart. Yes, seeing how it looks once it's worked up. Yes. It again, it has, that book has pictures. The pictures, the chart, and the written pattern. Excuse me. How do you do a puff stitch? Okay. I knew you were going to ask. I knew you were going to ask. Okay. We don't need that. You get a magic dragon. Puff the magic dragon. I see what you did there. Okay, we're going to do a puff stitch. Let me get a couple, let me get some, a sample started. I'm going to do it in a row, but it'll work in other ways also. So I'm just going to do a few chains, and I'm going to do a row of singles. Just, is your hand cam normally more to the left? Yes, I did that because I had the chart up. The top-down camera usually is more to the left, but I was setting it up when I had, just to show these examples. All right. Okay, I'm going to do one more row of singles just to get a foundation, something to work into, and then I can show you how to do a puff. Puff stitches are not my favorites. The key to puffs is to have enough slack in the loop that you pull up. And I will show you in 1 second. All right. I'm going to chain up 2 and turn. And in the first stitch, I'm going to do a half double. Okay. That's just a half double just to get started. We're going to do a puff stitch here. And a puff stitch is usually a combination of half doubles. Usually about 3. That's a traditional one. All right, so we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, but pull up that loop a little taller than you normally would. Okay, so I'm gonna start that over again. So yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull it up a little bit taller. So there's 1. We're gonna stop, and let's zoom in a little bit more. So we did that once. Now we're going to do that again. Yarn over, go in, pull it up tall. That's 2, and stop. We're going to do it a third time. Yarn over, go into the same stitch, bring up a loop, pull it up a little tall, and stop. Now, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have 7 loops on your hook. This is the tricky part. This is where you have to, now I'm probably going to mess this up with this because I probably didn't do it right. How do you know how many to do for that? That symbol for the puff. Bring this. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. This is what we want. So your puff's here. You see this symbol, the red one? Let's use the red one. See, there are 3 of these lines that are forming this little oval thing. So there are no hash marks like on the first row. See, there's a hash mark on the leg of the symbol. That means that's a double. Well, there's no hash mark or slash mark on the red one. So those are half double stitches. And there are 3 of them that are forming this oval shape. Don't worry about the chains on either side. Don't worry about the chains, because those you do before and after the puff. But there are 3 of them. So that is how we know we're going to do the 3. So let me try this again. So we're going to yarn over, go in, bring up the loop, bring it up high, a little bit high. That is 1. Those symbol, those 3 little lines. So that's 1. Yarn over, go in, bring up a loop. Thank you for the check-in, MS Creates. So that's 2. And then yarn over, go in, bring up a loop, and that's 3. So now you should have 7 loops on your hook. This is the really tricky part. This is going to take some time and practice to get. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to bring that yarn over through everything on the hook. And the key is have that hook, the hook part, facing down and pull it through. And that one was okay. I could have done better. It snagged the yarn. But that is a puff. And it's a very padded stitch. I really messed that one up. I have to do these over and over again. And if you ever see Clay Miko in here and you tell her to do a puff stitch, that is one instant way to make her an enemy. She hates them. I'm not a fan myself. So we're going to yarn over, and I'm pulling up on it, and going in, pulling up, yarn over, pull up. So that's 2, and then a 3, yarn over through all of them. And usually what I do is after a puff, I chain 1 to lock it. They use a lot of yarn, yes. So the next stitch, I'm going to do a half double. And the next one, I'm going to do a half double. And then the next one, I'm going to do another puff. And I'll show you what this is going to look like once we do it. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 to lock it. And then the next couple stitches, we're going to do half doubles. And remember, half double is a yarn over. A regular half double is a yarn over. Go in, bring up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3. So what it's wanting me to do between the puff stitches. Oh, in your pattern, what it wants you to do is, you do a puff. I can't see the beginning and the end of the pattern, but I can only assume you're doing a puff into the chain in the middle of the V. So you do a puff. It probably actually has 2 chains before the puff. But you do the puff, you do 2 chains after, and then let's bring this over here. So I'm going to start from here. This is all I can see. So we have 2 chains from whatever you did from the beginning. 2 chains, there's a puff, and then 2 chains, because that's what those ovals mean. And then into the chain, and that puff goes into the chain that's in the V. See where the bottom of the puff is? It goes into that, the puff doesn't go into the puff. It goes into the V, the center of the V. And then after you do those, let's snooze the ad. After you do those 2 chains, in this next chain that's in between those V's, you're going to do a single crochet. Then after the single crochet, you're going to do 2 chains. Then you do a puff in the center of the next V. After that puff, you do 2 chains. And where they're having this single crochet here, this X, that is going into the next stitch of the V. So your V has got a double, a chain, and a double. You're putting that X, or that single crochet, into the top of that double crochet from the row below. So this part's a little bit different than the rest of the row. So then after you make the single, we're at the red now, you make 2 chains and then a puff into the chain. So it does take some practice to figure out where they're going to go. Does that make sense? You're asking, wait. So what it is wanting me to do in between the puff stitches? Yes, in between the puff stitches are going to be 2 chains, a single into that specified chain, and then 2 chains. I'm to that part, so we'll see. Yeah, just keep practicing. And hold on. What do I always say? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. You get credit. Yes. Crochet is not permanent, or it is temporary. Yes. Yes. But keep practicing. Keep practicing. All right, my little sample here, I did a half double, a puff, 2 half doubles, a puff, and some half doubles. So just to see what a puff stitch looks like, you can see a difference. I know my camera quality sucks, but we've got there's a puff here, and then there's your half doubles. So it creates some padding. It's decorative, and it does have some worth because there's extra yarn there. They are really pretty if you can get them. It takes practice. Welcome in, Blue. How are you? Okie dokie. Am I going to try to make a little nap? All right, Thunder. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You get that nap in. But again, if you have anybody has questions about reading a crochet chart, reach out to me. Reach out, and I can try to walk you through it, because you know what I'm about. It's all about teaching and getting you to do it, getting it to the point that you can figure it out. Oh no! Hey there, Shep. How are you? So Thunder goes take a nap, and Blue Raven and Ship come in. So like are my mods on shifts? Are my mods so you have like the first 2 hours is Thunder, and then Blue and Ship take over? Every time Cub, really? I'm dragging on. Wait, but I'll do. Wait, what? Every time? What do you mean every time? What are we every timing? I'm just can't keep your eye. No. That's quite all right, Thunder. Yes, if you need to take a nap, go and do that. That is important. Yeah, you were woken up at 4 a.m. Toothpick? No, don't try toothpicks. Do not recommend. We're going to have an ad starting in a minute. I need to go and refresh my beverage. So, we will be back. Let me turn the music off. You laughing at the dino redeem? Yes, every time. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yes, beverage. Like things you ingest that are liquid to quench your thirst. Iced tea. It's just iced tea. It's nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Just Lipton iced tea. Boring. Okay. I'm boring then. I've been called worse. But we will be back. I am going to put up the ad break. Hurry back. Yeah, I won't be gone long. It's only going to be 3 minutes. So sit tight, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let's bring this back. Let's adjust that level. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let's see what's going on. You unflipped Hal. Okay. Was Hal flipped? I don't even know. Yip, 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 yes. Yip, 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 yip. Think Cub needs more non-donkey clips. I do. The donkey will say, eat my cheese. Eat my cheese. Yeah, what's wrong with donkeys? What's wrong with donkeys? Nothing's wrong with them. Might be just nice to have. Yes. Oh, I've got other ones that are not donkeys. You sent me a DM. Okay. Do I have to check it now? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blue. Hope everything's gonna be all right. Nothing wrong with them. Might have more variety. Yes, more variety. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's get the zoom out. We made all the body parts. I don't know what's going on. Just seem like hugs. Might not be in strength. No, that's okay. That's all right, Blue. I totally understand that. That's more important than streams. All right. So if you've ever wondered what comes in a build-it-your-own ogre kit, this is it. This is what comes in a build-your-own ogre kit. We are going to figure out how to put him together. Stitch the top of the legs to the bottom of the ogre's body so the feet are facing forward. The inside corner of the top should be in the right corner. Right at the center of the bottom of the... Okay. We need the legs and the... might just buy you a copy. If you want to, Yadarika. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I mean, I'm always looking for other shawl patterns to make. I mean, I don't wear them myself, but I do enjoy making them. Okay, $7 is not too bad. I enjoy making it. I've made this one pattern I worked on a few weeks ago. This will be like the 6th time that I've made it. It's I've shown it before. Where did I get it from? Is it Yarnspirations? Yes. Give me one moment. Give me one. Where's the thing? I can't figure this out. Where did I put the thing? Here we go. This right here. Now, this is a progress picture. This is not a finished piece. This is called the Fluffy Meringue Shawl. It's on Yarnspirations. I think it's on Yarnspirations. It's not Ravelry. It's on Yarnspirations. Free pattern. And I've made this multiple times. I am in love with that pattern. It is so flippin' cool. It's a 4-row repeat. So if anybody wants that, check on yarnspirations.com. Sent me another picture. Napping. All right. Yes. Nap. If my yapping is loud, mute me. Just shut me up. At this rate, I should buy it for you so I don't eventually end up sending the whole thing in zoomed in pictures like puzzle pieces. True. Okay. We're going to give him some legs. What's an ogre without legs? He won't really be able to do anything around the swamp. Yes, Lion King and donkeys. Wait, there's no donkeys in Lion King. Wait, did you watch a version of it that I missed? Just to make sure you're back. Like, those were lions and hyenas and a warthog and a meerkat and a what was Zazu? Some type of bird. Trying to remember. I think those were like the main animals. Like, donkey is not a safari African animal. I mean, they have donkeys in Africa, but it's not a wild safari animal. I don't think I need the pins anymore. Well, maybe I should. Hornbill, that's what it was, a hornbill. I mean, they even mention it in like one of the songs. Isn't it I just can't wait to be king. I think Simba mentions something about I don't have to listen to I won't have to listen to hornbills like you, or because I know he wasn't a toucan, and toucans are more of a tropical bird than an African savanna bird. The song, yes, yep. I watched, I saw that my junior year of high school. That's when it came out. So that's how old Crafty Cub is. Yeah, we're good. We're attached. Kings don't need advice from Little Hornbills for a start. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes, yes, I'm old, and then it goes from that, from "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" to this song. Uh, we are in the '90s playlist. They they were a wild time. Cub, you and I might be close in age. Yep, you're only a few years older than me. Yep, I was born in the late '70s. You're going to enjoy the photos I sent into. Oh no, do I have to look at them now? When is the next step? Not sure how it wants me to do it. Oh, do you need help? Let the man finish. No, 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 Thunder. It says at the top for in between. Okay, let me finish the leg. Let me get No, I'm just gonna get. I'll get the leg. I know you were joking. I'm gonna get this last leg on, and then I will take a look. I'm older than you. Well, really full. Only by a few years. You're not old. Hit send before you had a second message. Nope, you're fine. You're fine, Thunder. Because when he looks at the photo, we'll see what is causing me to take my time. That makes Evan. Yes, Inventor Evan is a little bit older than me. Evan does not look their age. They look much younger. All right. Okay, I'm afraid. What? Let's close up that. What is Yadarika? Wait, wait. Oh, yeah. Yadarika's got a distraction. I can't show that picture. Let me see here. The next step. Not sure how it wants me to do it. Okay. So what is the next step? What round are you on? You can if you want, since he's okay. This is why Yadarika has to take her time, because she's got a distraction. Yes, that is Yadarika's son, who's been on stream often. So, the kiddos, I would say no. It's a troublemaker. Yeah. That's Yadarika refers to him as troublemaker. Okay, if you want, other kiddos. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so you said something about not sure how it wants me to do it. So let's bring, this is the pattern. Row number 4. Okay, row number 4. 1, 2. Okay, you're starting at the other end. Oh, the picture before you. Okay. So when you ended, you should have ended with these 2 double crochets into the top of the chain, like the 3rd chain up, because row 2 has 4 chains there. You should have gone in from the 3rd from the bottom, and you would put 2 double crochets into that 1 chain. So that's how you end row number 3. Want to make certain that you got that part first. Okay, so you're coming out of the last double crochet, you chain up 5, which is fine, and in that same stitch, that very last double crochet, but then put the double crochet in the... Okay, so yeah, you're going to put a double crochet, that's what this light blue stitch is, into the top of the last stitch of the previous row. So that is a V, and then what you're going to do is you're going to jump all the way to the top of your puff. So the top of the puff, you're going to do a front post double crochet into the puff, chain 2, and a front post double crochet into the puff. Do you need me to just to demonstrate that? No. I would do it. I would insert the hook around the top of the puff between the chains. So like on the one side you've got chain 2, and the other side you have a chain 1. So I would do it around there. So around the top of the puff. So you go put the hook behind the puff. Let me move. So you've got I don't have any of it here, but you got the puff, and you do the hook behind, do the double crochet, chain 2, and then the same thing in the same spot. The hook behind the puff. This is the puff behind the puff, and do the double crochet. And that's what that whole round looks like, is you're just repeating that. You're just doing that same thing around each puff because there's no chains in between those V-stitch groupings. But there's 2 chains in that V, so it's a wider V. So that's going to help with the spread of the angle of the V. So you don't need those extra chains. They're just in different spots. If that is clear. Okay. Blue Raven sent me something. Do you need help with that, Blue? Pattern question. Book states I can use both UK or US terms. If a pattern states chain 4, join into the ring with a slip stitch. Okay. 2 double crochets in each of the next 2. Unworked chains counts as 2 chains. Okay. And just do a magic ring. Yeah, using a chain 4, join into the ring. Yeah. What I would suggest, Blue, what Blue is doing is an amigurumi, I'm assuming, because it says head and body. I would suggest the magic ring because you can easily tighten up that ring. Because here's the magic. This was done with the magic ring. You could easily tighten that up with a magic ring. If you do it with a chain 4 and you slip stitch, you can do it, but it's a little more difficult. It's not gonna. You're gonna have more issues. So I would do a magic ring. The only time I don't do a magic ring is if I want that center to be open, like a traditional granny square. That I would do a chain 4 to make a ring. But everything else, I pretty much just stick with a magic ring. I feel like I'm putting out fires left and right. Yadarika and Blue Raven, which is fine. I encourage this. That's what my channel's about. If I can help, I will do it. That iced tea is really, really good. I want to remind everybody, I haven't talked about it in a while. Exclamation point giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway is a thing that's going on right now. You can enter to win a Wooble. So all of the information is located in that channel. You have all of August and all of September to enter. So, what is it? What do they say? May the odds be ever in your favor. Okay. We're gonna do the arms now. Boop to you, Cinnamon Swirly. Boop, boop, boop. Attach the arms to either side of the body, straight out to the sides. One round of the neck. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. We do have chaos. You're going to lurk? Okay. We do have chaos here on my stream. At first, the song that's playing now, like the music song, not the chicken. Um, I knew it was Weezer at first because I hadn't heard Weezer in a while. First, I thought it was the sweater song, and I was like, "That's appropriate." But no, this is Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly. Oh, oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care about your bodies anyway. I don't care about that. I love this song. Whatever happened to the Bare Naked Ladies? They probably put on clothing. He's got an arm. See if we can get another arm. This is taking me back to my high school years. Not that I mean, I like school, but I was I was a very, very, very quiet person. I kept to myself. I was not I was not a social butterfly by any means in high school. I would not talk to anybody unless somebody talked to me. I was very shy. Back then, you would not have seen me wear a donkey hat in public. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That would never happen. Think we can take the pins out. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't do that well. Oh, that looks horrible. I'm gonna have to raise that arm. You know what? We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. One arm is a little bit lower than the other. If it bothers me, I'll make him a scarf. An ogre with a scarf. Why not? Why not? All right, what do we want to do now? The mouth and then the ears. Let's do the mouth. Put the ears away. Place the mouth so the teeth are on the side closest to the face. Okay. Done. And the bottom edge of the mouth is round up from the neck. Stitch along the bottom half from corner to corner. Oh wow, live. Haven't heard that band in forever. Bare Naked Ladies will release their 14th studio album last year. Oh, I did not know they were still making music. I did not know that. Thank you, Blue GPT. Putting on an ogre's mouth, getting the angle a little. Take some finagling. I should have put the mouth on first. His legs are getting in the way. Yeah, something like this, a curved needle, well, a bent needle that's supposed to be bent with that little angle, comes in very handy. I'm getting my tail all caught. Finger stretches. So we're going to have a finished Amy tonight. Oh, the next one in the book is the Yeti. I don't even know what colors I'm going to do. I don't want to do white. I don't want to do white. I don't know. I'll have to look at what I have. I've got to do something cold like because Yetis live where it's cold. At least that's what I've heard. And the last color in the last section of your current diamond painting. Let's go, Reese Cop. We're making some progress. All right. Pins can move. Yeah, let's change. Well, I don't want this song. Oh, I haven't heard that song in forever. Why? How? So many double stitches in row 5 in the chains as well. Hey, it's gonna make it lacy. It's gonna make that's the pattern. Stuff and attach the nose. We need a little bit of stuffing. Little tiny bit. Actually, I'm going to stuff it after it's mostly stitched on. In between the eyes so it rests on the top of the mouth. Yeah, this is going to be... How am I going to get in there? Bare Naked Ladies is on tour later this year from the 1st September and 8th of November. Oh. I did not know that. Get your tickets now. Yeah. I should have done the nose and the mouth first. Oh, this is gonna... I gotta turn his lip down. Okay, now we can do... What's that? Sticking stuff up its nose. That doesn't sound right. That's just wrong. Ah! Oh, getting caught on the tooth. Okay. Let's pull it out through the back of the head. Could be doing a huge mural either this year or next. I hope to find out soon. It's about 3 meters by 5 by 3 meters. At least I don't have to pay for the equipment. That was the company. Oh, interesting. You'll have to let us know about that. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I know it's going to look better with the ears, but not. You can show the idea. I sent them. Okay, yeah, if you want to. Attach the ears on the same level as the eyes. These be 4 stitches to the outside of the eye, so the concave side is facing forward. Okay. Oh yeah, it's going to come together with the placement of the ears. It needs the ears. It will need the ears. My hands are not really working right now. Why is this not letting me? There we go. Do the thing. Once I get the other ear on, we are probably going to be raiding out. Because I got nothing else planned for tonight. I think I'm going to have some pineapple tonight. We got some pineapple the other day, and it's been in the refrigerator. Oh, canned pineapple. And it's been in the refrigerator for a few days, so it's nice and cold. I was craving pineapple. Not on pizza. Not on pizza. I know people are going to disagree with me, but not on pizza. All right. Got one ear. It looks cute with the ear. All right. I got to be slightly off camera while I pin the ear on. You posted on webs. Okay, let's. Oh, we didn't even do Discord. I don't know if there was anything else in the Discord. Oh, whoa. There, yes, there are stuff in the Discord. Crafty Cub. From Lovey Bunny, we've got some more embroidery. So I think a lot of this, I don't know if this is, but I know the eye. She was doing an like an eyeball. That was like a freehand. Wait a minute. Let me do the thing. Let's give Lovey a shout out. Lovey does all different types of fiber arts and games. Go and check out Lovey. This is gorgeous. I love this. This kind of looks, To me, this looks like a, I mean, it's a landscape, but this kind of looks like maybe the sea and the mountains. I could be wrong. And this is beads. This is beads. That is really pretty. And then we've got a top, this crocheted top that they're working on. It's like a kind of like a shrug, a long sleeve shrug. You watch her, yeah, she is really, really nice and sweet. Very talented. So check out Lovey Bunny. Up next is Witchy Weaver, hand-drawn diamond painting crystal ball album cover. Let's give Witchy Weaver a shout out. And I remember a while ago, Witchy was sketching this out. This is from a Styx album cover. That was Yadarika and Yoda, and that was not Yadarika. That was Witchy Weaver and Yoda, and one of Witchy Weaver's sons. They were needle felting. They were doing some needle felting. Witchy Weaver does all different types of things. They crochet, they diamond paint, they paint on, I know they were doing some painting on glass, needle felting, and then this is the art inspired from the Crystal Ball album from Styx. So it's an album cover that she actually was sketching out. I remember watching her start sketching this, and then this looks like this is this is diamond painting. So she's doing her own diamond painting. I know how to do all those things. Nice. Are you a Witchy Weaver's twin? But yes, this is like a homemade, not homemade. Homemade is not the right word. A artist original diamond painting. So this is not from a kit. This is not printed on a grid. She's using the sketch as the guidelines. You're probably younger, but yes, go and check out Witchy Weaver. Up next is Anne. Baby blanket or throw, depending on how much yarn it takes. Ooh, this is pretty. Anne also streams. Let's give a shout out. And it does a whole bunch of different things. That was some little tags. Painting. I think painting, sketching. Crochet. I know she does a whole bunch of other things as well. My brain has just gone kaput. But this is really pretty. I like this stitch pattern. I don't know what if Anna's around, what is the stitch pattern? It's really nice. It's kind of like a, is that a triple crochet? Kind of looks like a triple crochet, like triples. But that is from Anne, and this is another picture of it. Felt. You felt? Like felting, needle felting? So this is from Anne. And Anne is a member of the Crafty Collective. Up next is MS Creates. Made this little koala on stream today. No, oh, no brain, not braining. Yes. Yeah. No braining. I'm no braining as we're talking about no braining. MS Creates is a digital artist. Adorable artwork. Welcome in, Raiders. We're looking at a clip right now. Give me 1 second. All right, let's do this real quick. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? I am the Crafty Cub. If you are new here, I am a fiber artist, primarily specializing in crochet. I teach crochet. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're going over some art shares over in my Discord. We're sharding. Speaking of sharding, that means sharing art. What were you doing, Giggy Jack? What were you working on? If you have anything you want to share, links are open. Oh, double raid. Double raid. Welcome in, Raiders. What were you working on, Tatter? I was in your stream when you first started. I know kind of what you were working on. But welcome. Both Giggy Jack and Traveling Tatter, if you have anything that you want to post, links are open, or if you remember the Discord, feel free to put it over there, because we're actually doing we're sharding at the moment. Like I was saying before Tatter rated, I am the Crafty Cub, fiber artist, mostly crochet. I specialize in teaching crochet. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time. We were doing some teaching earlier. I was teaching how to read some crochet charts with the symbols and everything. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you need a rated run, go and do that. Or if you have pictures you want to share, I already said that. Tatter was working on another multicolored square. Tatter is okay. If you're not following the Traveling Tatter, and I'm going to give both of them out. I'm not familiar. I don't know if Giggy Jack has rated me before. I think you did. It could be wrong, but I am going to give both of them some shout outs. Let's do Giggy Jack first, since they were the first one to raid. That was Giggy Jack. I don't know what game that was. If anybody know, I am not a gamer. If anybody knows what that was, or if Giggy Jack is still here, what was that game, and what were you doing on stream tonight? Came in with Tatter, late to message, busy trying not to book your finger. No, that's okay. We don't want any craft injuries. All right, let's give Tatter a shout out. Tatter is a shuttle Tatter. If you are interested in anything tatting and lace, go and follow the Traveling Tatter. Like I said, she is a shuttle tatter. She takes, what do you know? What do you know? I have one right here. A little device that holds some thread and makes really pretty lace. And she has inspired me to learn how to tat. So I learned how to shuttle tat, and then I know how to needle tat, which is a totally different. Well, it's not a different. It's the same. It's the same thing, but a different tool. That's the word. Working on patching up some holes in kiddos' jeans. Where do you put pics in Discord? In the whips and foes section is pretty good. But if you need to raid and run, go and do that. That is very, very important. Take care of yourself. And thank both Giggy Jack and Tatter for raiding into me. We were in the middle of sharding. If you don't know what sharding is sharing art. I did not come up with the term. I got the term from the Moco Locos. And speaking of Moco Locos, Traveling Tatter is a Moco Loco and also a member of the Crafty Collective. And speaking of Moco Loco and Crafty Collective, MS Creates is a Moco Loco and a member of the wait, is she a Moco? Wait. Are you a Moco? I think MS is. I think she is a Moco. But I know she's a Crafty Collective member. I'm trying to remember. I can't think. You need food. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for the lark and bringing your community here. Yes, she is. Yes. I think I'll be able to do the show till row 11 and 12. Nice, Yada. Again, if you need help, you know where to come. So this is a little koala that MS Creates has made. This is digital art. It's all of this cute, whimsical style to it. Lots of animals. She does emotes. She does prints. She does cards. She does stickers. When I was first introduced to MS Creates, I fell in love with her art style immediately. So you definitely need to go and check her out. So this is one of her latest little creations, a little koala on the little, what do they call it? The float, it's not a floaty. The round thing that in the pool. Words. But that is MS Creates. And up next is Raft, yeah, I guess. Blue Raven, this could be spray painted as a mural near where I live. At least I'm not paying for the equipment as the company that has asked for it is paying for it. So it's got to wait to hear back. This will be done later this year or start of next year. Be painted on a 5 meter by 3 meter wall that was designed with marker pens. Ooh, look at this. First, let's give Blue a shout out. If I can spell. We got to get Blue more clips. We got to get more clips for Blue. So this is a possible mural that Blue Raven is going to be commissioned. I'm assuming commissioned for. This is really cool looking. So it's like a little a pier with like a skyline off in the distance. Blue Raven does it all. Drawing, fiber arts, music, video games. It's a long list. There probably is. There it is. There's the long list. It's only a few things. But lately he's been playing a lot of video games, a lot of Phasmophobia and GTA 5. But go and check out Blue Raven, and he is a wonderful mod. All right, what do we have? This is from Nana. Nana, is this you, Cinnamon Swirly? This is some embroidery, well, it is type of embroidery. We're gonna snooze the ad. This is cross stitch, and that is that's Charmander. I'm not a big Pokemon person, but is that Charmander? I think that's Charmander. So we got a cute little Pokemon cross stitch. Got to remember the term. I know I've seen you around multiple streams, so I'm not sure if you know my name. It's hard to say. BK works for me. Most call me that if my name is. Yes. I've seen you in Tatter stream and a bunch of other streams, BK. But yes, welcome in. Also from Cinnamon Swirly, we've got some cute little crocheted little flowers. Love them. We love a crochet flower here. Oh wow. Wow. This is a friendship bracelet, a macrame friendship bracelet. I remember as a in middle school making these. Her name is Bean from when I showed a friend when she just wait, whose name is Bean? Her name is Bean from when I showed a friend when she was just ahead. Wait. Am I missing something? Oh, the Charmander? The Charmander is Bean? I think I'm yeah, sunflowers are there were earrings. Oh, okay. And the other flowers, oh yes, Charmander is Bean. Yeah, if I would read. Yeah, Crafty Cup doesn't always read. So I remember making these with embroidery floss, and I don't remember how to do it, but I remember learning how to make. So not only you have like the stripes going like angled like this, but you can make it angled the other way, so there'd be like a V shape. I remember doing those. You made it for a friend? I love it. I love it. I love those colors too. And we've got some earrings. Oh, look at that. Look at the cute little earrings. So that is from Cinnamon Swirly. Thank you for sharing. I think, and BK, first hole that they patched in some jeans. I like this idea. You're mending a garment and you're adding some color and some flair to it. But I like it. And then I'm working on one now. This one will be a flower. Very, very pretty. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Mending with art is exactly what it is. So that's all we have right now in the Discord. I want to thank everybody who has shared, and if anybody has anything else they want to post, feel free to do that. I just pulled his ear off. Well, it wasn't attached yet. It's held on by pins. We are working on, anybody who came in on the raid, if you're still here, we have been working on a crocheted amigurumi. Amigurumi means soft toy in Japanese, and it's crocheted or knitted. And there's a book that I have. It's called Crochet Magical Creatures, and we're working our way through the book. We are on number 11 out of 20. This is the ogre. The ogre. You sent what we're talking about? Okay, give me one moment. We can take a look real quick. Let's pop back on over there. Yes. That's exactly what I remember. Remember making both patterns. Very, very fun. Thank you for sharing. Let's bring this back. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to be yawning. I don't know why. I did take a nap. We're gonna have an ad in a minute, so everybody use that time to do some self-care. It's not my best, but I hadn't done it in years. No, that's fine. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. I mean, I probably don't remember. I know I don't remember how to make them. It's been decades since I've made those. So I'm just putting the ear on this little fellow, and we will have a finished piece. Oh, we can bring the music back. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it's too loud, let me know. You're able to be here in 2 hours. You need okay. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay. The mural can be seen from my bedroom. Oh, that would be really cool, Blue. That'd be cool if you get to do that. Since I forgot earlier. Thank you for the follow. Let's weave this in. Okay. Let me check something. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for something. Wait, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh. Um, bear with me, everybody. If you're not in an ad. All right. I'm looking. Oh wow, this song. This song. All right. We can take the pins out. And I know not everybody is here because we are in the middle of a break. Oh, his ear is crooked. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We finished the ogre, but I noticed, okay, I remember when I was putting on the arms, it's off a little bit, but his one ear is a little higher than the other. But that's okay. He's still cute. He's not my favorite, but he's still cute. Why am I pulling his ears? But he's got a severe underbite. Yes, the Backstreet Boys. Yep. He's got a very severe underbite. But that is our ogre. I might have to make him something to add some color to him. He's kind of, I think he needs some color. I might make him a scarf or something. I'll come up with an idea. But we have 11 down. Wow. we're talking about our little creatures. I haven't shown off all of them that we've done so far. Yeah, we've worked our way through the book, and in no particular order. If you've never been here before and haven't seen these, we did all of these on stream. All of it. I mean, well, there's some extra body parts we didn't do on stream. But that's our ogre. Let's move him off to the side. We made a cyclops. I forgot to put his mouth on. I had to still add the mouth. So we had a cyclops. We had a flying pig, and these are all from this book, Crochet Magical Creatures. Exclamation point magical is the link. So we did a flying pig. We did a catacorn. That was early on, was the catacorn. One of my favorites is the gnome. And he's got a sparkly beard. A jackalope. Got our jackalope. This, with all these tails, is the kitsune, the fox spirit with all the extra tails. So we made that. I can't really see chat because all of these amigurumi are filling up the screen. We made a dandelion. He's a cutie with his little tail. The first one we did in the book was the dragon. That was our first one. Did our dragon. Our enchanted mushroom. Our cute mushroom. And our garden fairy. So we've got 11 stuffed toys so far. There are 20 in the book. So let's zoom out a little bit more so we can see most of them. I highly, highly recommend this book. I can't say enough good things about it. If you're able to get it and you want to learn to do amigurumi, it is a good source. Really good resource. So our ogre can be added to our bag. Okay. All right. So our next one, what is the next one? We're going to do a Yeti, Tiberius the Yeti. And it looks like he's only got 2 colors. It's got the white, the pale gray, and the black for the mouth. So I don't know if I'm going to... Oh, look, he's got... Look at his toes. Look at his toes. Look at the toes. Hey, the knitter girl, welcome in. The toes are cute. So I don't know what color we're going to do. Maybe we might do blue. The main color might be blue. And we'll find another color to do the features. I'll have to see what we have. I know I have blue. I don't know. I'm just going to look ahead to see what the one after the Yeti will be. Oh, after the Yeti is the Kraken. I think it's only one color. Yeah, it's only one color. So we won't have to change. So that's a good thing. But we've got that done. We've got our little friend made. Again, I can bring him back. We have a finish. All right, we're going to go and raid. I know we just got back from an ad. I usually don't like to raid. You had I heard you had a thunderstorm. You're in Alberta, right? Because Cinnamon Swirly, who was in here earlier, they said that they're in Alberta as well. We weren't certain if you were Alberta or British Columbia. But hopefully everything's okay. That you're safe, knitter girl. We're going to go raid out. We're going to go and find... Well, we already have a raid target because I have already decided where we're going to go. This is I don't think I've ever been to their stream before. I'm following them. Maybe they have followed me and I follow them back. Yeah. And I think they're a new one of the newer members of the Moco Locos, I think. I mean, they're Moco Loco, I think, but I think they're newer. All right, we're going to get the raid call. That is the raid call for followers. And this next one is the raid call for subs. And when you copy and paste it, it should look like that. Let's turn the music off. So if you don't mind copying either one of those, and we're going to go show our raid target some love. We're going to go visit Hot Pants Gaming. They're doing some crochet at the moment. I'm not certain what they're crocheting. It's like this grayish. Thank you for the follow. Oh, wow, I'm at 929 followers. Wow, I'm getting closer to that 1,000 mark. Not that that really means anything, but because I don't really pay attention always to the numbers. But yes, we're going to go and raid Hot Pants Gaming. They're doing something with like a black and a white grayish type yarn. Don't know if it's a blanket. I'm following. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's get this raid started. All right. The raid has been created. I plan on being on tomorrow evening around the same time. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to do more from the book. If we're going to do something different. I might want to do something different. We need to do something different. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to end up doing an elf. Think we're going to do an elf. Free pattern. So if anybody wants to work along with me, we can do that. Alrighty. Like a new diagram? Possibly. I have to find yarn. Oh. I have yarn. You're giving me ideas, Yadarika. Because I did get that mega yarn haul. And yeah. Anyway. I will be on again tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. East Coast US time. Everybody have a good evening. And as I always say, happy crafting.